Without a resolution to the conflict, UNHCR estimates that more than 800,000 Sudanese people will have to flee to neighboring countries. These are mothers, fathers, daughters, uncles, doctors, my sister and her children, my dear friend Mohamed, who's with us now. Mohamed, I'm so glad you're okay. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum, Omer. I'm good, alhamdulillah. I'm quite good. Very lucky to be alive. On the 15th of April, which was just after Ramadan, that was supposed to be the first day of Eid. I woke up on the sounds of gunfire, the fighter jets, some sort of rockets down on residential areas. I mean, these were falling very close to our homes. But on the third and the fourth day, the shelling started getting very intense. We had a rocket or a grenade or something that hit our neighbors and that shattered our windows on the ground floor. I was afraid for my father, who's in his 80s and he's got Alzheimer's, and so I decided early morning on the third day to take them out and go to a safer zone a bit outside the skirts of Khartoum.
And when did you decide to leave Sudan?
That was on the sixth day. There was about, at this point, 70 family members all gathered together in one house to all get into a bus heading out to North Sudan with Halfa, which is a 17-hour bus trip. It was getting very dangerous, and it was getting the scope and I guess the area where the conflict was happening was getting wider and wider.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you did and how was your life in Khartoum?
I mean, I've had my business in Khartoum for about 20 years or so. Life was going on. We were doing our best to work, live, socialize. I mean, we've had conflicts for the last 4 years. We've had a revolution. We've had tensions between the RSF and the army. So it wasn't really stable. But the speed at which it happened, the intensity of how it happened, it's something we've never seen before. As we were leaving, we've seen buildings shelled, we've seen hospitals that have been bombed, schools, residential areas.
What are people that you know who are still in Sudan telling you about the situation inside right now?
We haven't heard any good news yet since we left, and we haven't seen an ease or an end to this by all means.
What is happening right now in my country, to my family, to my friends, is making me realize that displacement can happen to anyone and can happen to each one of us. What needs to happen now is for the guns to be put down so the humanitarian actors can save lives and get into the country and, as you said, exactly help rebuild.
The Sudanese people are some of the kindest people. We'll get through this. We're very strong. We'll get through this, and I've never seen a more resilient people. First of all, I can't wait to go back to Khartoum. I would like to go back and help rebuild a country that has been totally devastated by this conflict.
Thank you, Mohamed.
Thank you.